Welcome to Cronaca. I'm Fred Marrazzo. This show is being taped on Thursday, July 8th, 2004. And with me today, I have historian and author Lawrence DiStasi to talk about his book, Una Storia Segreta, The Secret History of Italian-American Evacuation and Internment During World War II. Lawrence, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here. Thank
you for coming today. The first thing I want to do is talk about, or have you talk about your background a little bit and just how where you're coming from. I guess you were started off as a scholar or what, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, actually my background is in English and American literature, and when I came to California in the, well, just about 1970, 69 and 70, I started writing, and my Italian background started to come up, and within I guess 4 or 5 years, somewhere around 1976, I joined the American Italian Historical Association. Yeah.
What about getting this book published? What was that process like? I mean, was it easy finding a publisher for this? I know it's hard finding a publisher for any book, but for a topic of this nature, what was your experience there?
Well, in fact, it happens through an old friend of mine from Berkeley who runs Heyday Books, and also through the good graces of the program in Sacramento called the California Civil Liberties Public Education Program, which was set up by a grant from Congressman Mike Honda when he was an assemblyman in the state assembly. And we got the grant. So that's how the book came about.
So there's a foundation through the California government, the state government.
It's a public education program. I believe there was $1 million. It was $1 million a year, which was distributed to various people who were doing projects like this. And this was the first one about the Italian-American experience. Because of course that has been relatively unknown over the years.
Right. Well, that's what I want to talk about. I mean, the salient points of your book. Give me a couple of points that people should know about this. I mean, this is something I just started hearing about it, been doing some research, and I was actually kind of stunned. I mean, I had no idea, and I'm an American of Italian heritage myself.
From the East Coast.
Yeah, from the East Coast. That's right.
Well, of course, I'm from the East Coast as well. I'm originally from Connecticut.
I see.
And growing up in Connecticut, as I said, I had never heard of any of this. There's a footnote to that story about my own uncle, who it turns out was affected by these restrictions, but we